Let's take a moment to understand the Meta ads ecosystem. Because if you don't understand how ads work in the first place, you're gonna walk in frustrated, throwing thousands of dollars of ad spend just to get no results in return. And the foundation of becoming successful at any skill in this industry, and the foundation of mastering a skill in this industry, is by having more knowledge than anybody else. Getting into this course, you're unlocking knowledge that 99% of people do not know. So we know Meta is compiled from two primary platforms, Facebook and Instagram. And when you're running ads, you're able to distribute them across multiple platforms. And Meta's ad network does this using a 3-step process. Data collection, where the platform gathers as much activity as possible from its users. Based on the data collected and your inputs for your ad, AI optimizes based on numerous fields with who is more likely to convert with the desired action of your ad. Finally, you have ad delivery and auction. This is where your ad gets auctioned off to individuals, betting above other ads in the space to get pushed in front of the right person. So what kind of data does Facebook and Instagram collect? When you sign those terms and conditions, it's basically your entire online ID. Meta tracks all your engagement, likes, shares, following, story reposts, interactions, watch time, location, buying behavior, relationship status, your birthday. Every single interaction that you can imagine, Meta tracks it. Now, yes, it might seem scary, but it's what allows Meta to be so powerful. Now, how do they even do this? Well, of course, they track your in-app data. So any ads that you click on previously, any keywords that you put in your profile, any engagement that you make, yada, yada, yada. But the Meta Pixel tracks activity outside of the app. For example, if you click on an ad, it will not only track the page that you went to, but it will track your activity throughout your whole session in that website. What buttons do you click on? What pages do you go to? Every little bit of that is being recorded and added to your profile. And there's one more primary method where Meta collects data, and it's in partner applications. Basically, other apps who are paid by Meta or affiliated with Meta, which track your buying behavior and your interactions across a variety of different apps, not just Meta alone. So what does this mean for you? You have the opportunity to use the most advanced data collection system in this generation to target the people who are most likely to buy your product. Now, while we're breaking down ads, let's talk about the difference between organic, boosted, and paid ads. First, organic content. Organic content is content that you post freely on your page, whether that's a reel or a feed post or a story post, whatever that may be. You're basically betting on people to engage with that content and hoping that it compounds and compounds and gets caught by the algorithm, pushing it to an even broader spectrum of people. So here are the pros with organic content. It's completely free. You don't need to push any ad spend. It's great for building a community in the long run. It boosts your credibility and allows you to connect with your audience. And overall, it's one of the best options for a long-term brand. But of course, there's cons. You have limited reach, a very slow growth curve, which can often take months, and no advanced targeting. You can't choose who your post goes out to. So when do you use content? I'd say outside of ads, always. Build your brand, build your credibility, and nurture your audience while you're running ads to help your page grow. Next up is boosted content. Most of you know what it's like already to post a reel and click boost, spending an extra $50 to push it to more people. Now, boosted content is really just a very limited version of Meta ads. And honestly, I rarely recommend it. Here's the pros with boosted content. It's quick and super easy. You can set up basic targeting in a matter of seconds, throw some money in it, and boom, you're getting pushed to more people. But you have less control over that audience. And yeah, you can push your reach beyond the people that are in your circle on your social media, beyond your immediate followers. And boosting is also good if you want to increase engagement on a post. And here are the cons of boosting. You have very limited targeting options, meaning that you can't guarantee that it's really going to get put in front of the right person. You have less control over your audience. It has limited tracking integrations, meaning you can't set up a pixel or track anybody outside of the app. And overall, it's just not the best option for generating leads or sales. How do ads work? Meta AI targets the right people based off of behaviors, interests, and past interactions. When you first start up your ads, they enter what's called a learning phase, in which they will test multiple audiences to see who fits the segment the best. As for your ads themselves, they fight for impression against other ads to be presented in front of the right people. If your ad has a higher auction rate or chance of being engaged with, it'll get prioritized and presented to more people. And it automatically optimizes as the data comes in, refining the targeting to people who are more likely to convert. Now, some ads print money and others fail. It's important to understand that there are thousands of people competing against each other to get your eyeballs. So just throwing out an ad doesn't mean it's worth it or you're going to get the conversion you're looking for. You need to stand above your competitors and use the right psychology when you're targeting, and in your ad copy itself, and in your ad itself. In the next episode, I'm going to teach you just that.